One more thing. I went to a school in Dallas last year, and I was worried about going to the school because there was another school that I said I'm going to go to. So I had to say no to them, literally 1 minute. I had to say no to the school that I said yes to already, and go to this one school that fit the demographics that I want to speak to. My demographics. People that look like me, that I want to show you that you could be anything, my demographic. So I went to the school, and I'm speaking to a bunch of high schoolers. Graduation rate is less than 70%. And I'm like, I finished my speech, and some of them weren't listening. Some of them were making noises, not respecting the moment, not respecting the knowledge that I'm sharing. But at the end of it, a student that was all the way in the back came up to me, and he said, I know those kids weren't listening to you, Jabari, but I was. You see, I live at home with my grandmother, and I take care too of my younger sisters. But my grandmother don't work, so I gotta work part-time to take care of my sisters and the house. So I was gonna drop out of high school because I can't do the books and take care of my family. But since you came here to my school, I talked about the strength in finishing. How do you finish your 8th grade? Because it depends on what happens after when you finish your 8th grade, how your 9th grade is going to start. So I told him I talked to them about how they finished 12th grade to go to college. He said, because of how you talked about finishing in life, I was praying and asking for someone to be sent to give me an answer. I was asking the man above to give me an answer. And I feel like today he sent you for me. And I'm going to finish high school. This was April. High school finishes in May or June. He was going to drop out in the 12th grade. And because I was there, he finished. I say that story to show you that you never know who's going to come into your life to empower you to be the best version of you, to empower you to be the best. I hope that for some of you, one of you, that I was able to change your life today, that I was able to impact you to say that you can be your best, and you believe it, and you act like it, and the people around you, you recognize that they're not about it, you don't need to be around them. And at the end of the day, I said, we started with Think Positive and Dream Big. It's because we all are surrounded with negativity. It takes us to say something positive 5 times to erase one negative word. We gotta say, I can, after someone told us that we can't. So when I say think positive and dream big, and we said it 8 or 9 times, it's to help everybody in here to dispel and dismiss anybody else who said you can't dream big. And at the end of the day, just remember this guy named Jabari Hall came to your school asking you, begging you to think positive in your life and dream big. Thank you.